Look who's there. That's Gracie. Hi everybody, this is Tony, and I'm doing my month 23 update. I'm 1 month away from my 2-year surgery. Crazy, huh? And I'm still at 188 and holding. I'm very, very happy about that. I have some big news, some big personal news. If you follow me on Facebook, you already know. But my husband and I, last weekend, last Saturday, became grandparents for the first time. So our oldest son, William, Jim and I have 6 kids between us. And I have 2, Connor and Chelsea, and then Jim has William, David, Elsie, and John. William's the oldest, and his beautiful wife, Erica, gave us our very first grandson. And so I'm going to show you a couple pictures of him. You knew I had to do it, right? So this is from the week that he was, the day he was born. Look at that big hand. When he was in his mama, I think his hand was, squished up here by him because after he's been born, he just wants to keep his hand right by his chin. And then I'm going to show you my monitor because they were over this weekend on his 1-week birthday. Of course, we had to celebrate that. And I took this picture. Let's see, I'm hoping you can see that. Isn't that cute? Wait a minute. Of Jim holding his little grandson. Oh my gosh. His name is Luke. I'm going to put my camera down now so you don't have to get dizzy. His name is Luke. Tyler Namnath, of course. And Grandpa Jim. Jim was born in Thailand, actually. And in Thailand, the custom is the grandfather gives all of the grandchildren their official nicknames. So Jim's nickname in Thailand, I hope I get this right, was Nit, which means number 1, right? Or Nung Nung, that's number 2. Anyway, it was one of those. Very cute, short names usually. So, little Luke, when he was born, his head got pretty squished and actually was bent a little bit when he was first born. His parents were kind of freaking out, but everything's fine, he's good. But he looked like a little peanut, so Jim calls him Peanut, which I love. Oh, it is true what they say. Having grandchildren is amazing. It's amazing to watch, William and Erica, and they're doing really, really well. It's so scary, though. I remember being scared to death the first time around. So, anyway, they're doing good, though. They're handling it well, and not everyone's seen the baby yet. I think the only 2 haven't, in our family, and Erica has a huge family, and we have a huge family. Erica's sisters haven't seen the baby yet. They're coming next weekend. And my son Connor hasn't. But I'm sure we're all going to get together again and everyone will meet him. But a lot of us have. And he's very, very cute. I think he looks a lot like his grandpa. And his dad. And, anyway, he's adorable. So I guess I should stop talking about that. Other good news, I told you all that we have a date for Connie, which we do. It's still March 23rd. And so I'm going to be flying out from here to Houston, and Rosemary's going to go out too. She's going to, I think she said she's going to go from Fresno to Dallas and then go down to Houston with her sister. And we'll meet up down there. And so we'll be there, the day before the surgery in a few days. I'll only be there for a few days afterwards. Rosemary's staying with her sister for like a whole month, so that'll be good. And then, it's getting very close to the meet and greet. It's scary. not scary, but it's like time goes by so fast. I'm always shocked it's Friday. I'm like, how could it be Friday? I don't know how that happened. But anyway, so we're starting to really deal with all the little tiny, details of what we're, buying and purchasing and this and that's for the parties and decorations and all the small details. The big details have been pretty well worked out. We added a new speaker. He's not even on the agenda yet. He's a doctor here from San Francisco, bariatric surgeon, Dr. Serangle, but he also does surgeries in Hawaii, which I find interesting. And he does surgeries several places in the Bay Area. He has his main office in San Francisco, but he has, I don't know what they call it, if it's a license or permission to work at several different hospitals. So he has small satellite offices all over the place. And he was a pioneer of the vertical sleeve, which is very interesting. And very interesting man. So he is a silver level sponsor, which I'm very happy about, of the meet and greet. He's going to be added to the agenda. I've got to fit him in somewhere. But we will, and he will be there, so that's really nice. I wanted to I want to encourage any bariatric surgeon or practice to consider sponsoring our event, obviously, but being there. I think the patient community appreciates that. I know I do. And what else? What else is going on? Nothing. I mean, being a new grandma is pretty fun. I call myself OMA. My parents are from Germany, and in Germany, your grandparents are your Oma and your Opa, right? And so I'm Oma and Jim's Grandpa Jim. Erica's parents are Mimi and Smokey. I think that's cute. That's what they want. And I think we'll be called whatever the baby, when he gets old enough to talk, calls us. That's what we'll be. So we're having fun with that and having fun with life. As far as the weight loss, my personal weight loss journey, Rosemary was saying, you need to talk more about what you do. And I'm like, well, I like a lot of people go, well, what is there to say? I'm still 188 pounds. But what I have to say, though, is this is the first time in my life, sustained period, and I've been really maintaining my weight for about 6 months in essence, staying at this level and being very happy. I feel like a normal person. I know there's a lot of people that have complications and they have strictures and they have there's so many things. I, knock on wood, ding ding ding, have not. And it's just I think I'm not that rare. I think there's a lot of us that do really, really well after surgery, and so we're not out there talking about it because we think, well, that's boring. I'm boring, And then the people that do have complications, they do talk about it, and so sometimes I think we hear more of that. I'm not saying that I don't know what the statistics are. I would like to know. Actually, that's one thing I'd really like to know. But I just know that from me, I had my surgery just about 2 years ago. I realized things can still go wrong, but I can get hit by a bus tomorrow too, right? But so far, so good. And, I eat my vitamins religiously every day. I watch videos, and I cannot say this enough. Eat your vitamins, people. If I had a t-shirt to sell, it would be like, eat your effing vitamins, okay? Because they're not just supplements for us. Oh, no. They are life or death, okay? They're supplements for the, quote, normies. I remember massage guys used to call people without surgery normies. I always like to say there's post-ops, pre-ops, and no-ops, okay? The no-ops, vitamins are a supplement. It's a choice. We have no choice, okay? We have to do it. So I eat so it's 2 multivitamins every day, and sometimes 3. Depends what type I'm eating. If I have the very good, what I consider very good, like the Bariatric Advantage or Celebrate vitamins, I will take 2 of those a day. I take at least 1,000 milligrams of calcium a day. I take iron. I take dry D3. I actually found a chewable one that tastes like orange. I love it. Sometimes I'll take potassium if I get leg cramps, but I've had those my whole life. That's not related to the weight loss surgery. But I don't like to eat bananas because they're so heavy in sugar, so I take potassium pills for that if it's bothering me. And, that's every day. Oh, and B12, every day, sublingual under my tongue. And I don't ever miss that. And, you have to put it in your head. It is not an option. Okay, you gotta do it. And other than that, my eating, I'm still stick to the rules. 3 meals a day. 2 snacks if I need them, and I don't always need them. And that has served me well. I do not feel like I'm on a diet. I really don't. And when I eat, I do, focus on eating all the protein and making sure I get the 70 grams. But I eat a variety of foods. I'm not limiting myself to, I don't know. I don't want to be, some people limit their diet so much. If I want a French fry, I will eat one or 2. Actually, when I was in San Antonio, I ate way too many and they made me sick. So I learned my lessons from that. But I'm saying, I do look and pay attention to it. I don't count calories, but I always am thinking, okay, I guess I do count calories. I try and stay at 900 to 1,200 calories a day, and 1,200 would be the high end. My average is about 300 calories per meal. That's my number that I like. And then the 2 snacks, you get to 1,000 pretty easy, or 1,200. So that's where I am. That's working for me. I am not hungry. That would not have been the case pre-gastric bypass surgery. I have dieted to this weight many times in my life. And to stay here, I was always hungry. Always. And eventually you give into that. Now I'm satisfied, and that for me is the miracle of gastric bypass surgery. For me, it was the best thing I ever did. Anyway, guys, I hope this wasn't too long-winded. Have a great week coming up, and talk to you soon. Bye.